so much. There's a whole lot of reconstructive, thinking, so we can begin to make impact from wherever we are.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Necessarily don't have to be in politics to make that change.
I tell a story, and I've told it at several fora, but it was when I was at the Tutu Fellowship, one of the facilitators came, and I can't remember the name of his company, but they were into food. I think they own the Nando's brand. And when South Africa wanted to do the school feeding program, obviously, naturally, for any government policy, they will do their research, they will do that. The company just went to meet the South African government. You know what? We understand food, we understand logistics, we understand this, let's work with you.
Wow.
And obviously, the government agreed with them, and they were able to get the food into the school system faster than if it was just left to government. Maybe we'll do one committee to another committee, we called Ministry of Women with Ministry of Youth and all of that. But just with that public-private partnership, they got food into the system faster, better results, better nourishment, better, everything worked better. But that was because one private company did not say that's government's business. We are here to make profit. No, they understand that for South Africa to get better, we, being players in this industry, have to join with government to make these policies work. And for me, that's just an iconic or a model way how everybody ought to think, not just of what we're doing, but how do we work with government? Because if there's anything I know in government does not have all the answers. Any government official that gives you the impression, is either proud or arrogant. Government, if it knows what it's doing, will always collaborate with the specialists. Will always say, we will set the policies, we will create the environment, but we can't build all the houses. So real estate developers, let's do it together. We'll give you this, we'll give you, farmers, you guys are the one, we'll create the policy, we'll do this. Let's work together. We'll help you with your export so that you can get more income. It's always a partnership. Anything worthwhile is going to be a partnership. John Maxwell is one that says, one is too small a number to achieve greatness. So anytime somebody wants to stand alone and think he will do something great, he's missed it. So government must never, at least that was how I was raised, must never come to that term whereby they feel they can do everything. In Oyo State, my late boss, he introduced what we call the school governing board, because the challenge of funding education was so much. So what did he do? He said, look, let's go into collaboration. So what they did, they collaborated with the community leaders, with businesses in the community, with the school teachers, with the principals, with the students. So they had representatives on the board, and together they were deciding the future of each school. So it wasn't just one central policy coming from Ibadan or from the central. It was each school understanding its own needs, its own desires, aspirations, its own peculiarities. And then because the people in the board are from the locality, they mean well for the schools. And there was a massive improvement in results, in everything. And that really is just the power of collaboration. I can speak about collaboration all day, every day. Man was never made to live alone. Man was never made to work alone. He always will need a community, will always need people that will work with him to get success.
Well, thank you so much, sir.